Hey guys, I am Digi-Dude.
And I'm William. And we are the Digi-Dudes! Okay, so for the squad update right now, I've got my boy,
Dog Master
Pinocchio-mon! Or Puppet-mon for the dub. And I also have a new light here, so we're working out our lighting situation. So far, it looks much better for being able to see the Vpets. Just got to work out what's the best angle, but it's looking pretty good so far. I like it. And I am loving this guy. As you all know, he's hands down one of my favorite Digimon.
And we have somebody who is about to eat Piasma in the show, Digimon.
Ah! There he is.
There's Digimon, the dragon who is about to eat Piasma.
Yep. I've got Digimon on this device now. My Pen Z, who is super cool, and he's the first time I got him.
And he is going.
You want to see a close-up?
Yeah.
All right, let's do a close-up then.
And guys, he is trying to go for Google-Gamon? I don't know.
Armageddon-mon.
Armageddon-mon.
Oh, that close-up looks so cool.
Armageddon-mon.
I love how he shoots fireballs. Oh, we got a second close-up. Oh, that's cool.
It would be so crazy if we got 4.
4 close-ups?
Yeah.
That'd be insane. I don't think you can do that. All right, Digi-Dude.
3 close-ups?
I think the most you can get is 2. Mm-hmm. All right, Digi-Dude. What are we doing today?
We are gonna upgrade some of our devices.
Yes, we are. So today's video is going to be a how to customize your Vpet. And we're going to just do a simple customizations for these ones here. Simple, easy ones that anybody can do at home. Nothing fancy like paint jobs and things we did last time. And as you can see here, I've got my setup already here. And we're going to go through and show you exactly what you need to do. Do you want to start with yours?
Yep.
Okay.
Start with mine.
So, Digi-Dude's got a Wave 1 version 20 here.
And he always has his pal Devimon with him.
Yeah, he's got his pal Devimon.
Yes.
Which is a super cute Devimon keychain that we got. That we did a whole unboxing of a case of these. So if you guys want to check that video out, it'll be at the end card of this one.
And I think that's the last one we got.
I think it was. It was, actually. It was the last one out of the whole unboxing we did. If you want to see all the other ones we got, definitely check out that video. And let's get started with this. So, what you're actually going to need for this is not much, but a little toolkit I recommend, because you're going to need a little screwdriver, and I recommend a little flathead. You're going to need a Phillips and like I said, I recommend a flathead, but really anything will work for what when we get to that step, you'll see. So, what we're going to do is start by popping off the battery case, which is fine anyway, because Digi-Dude's battery died on this thing, and he needs to replace the battery. So we're going to take the battery case off. If you're going to do a paint job on it, what I recommend from here is to then remove this screw completely. What I do is I put my thumb behind it and kind of push it to help it out, because this screw really doesn't want to come out very easily on its own. But if you're going to do a full paint job on them, you're going to want that screw out to make sure you don't paint over the screw. But for this, we're going to leave it in there. I'm going to take that little one I have, just because it's a bit easier to pop this battery out. We're going to put that off to the side.
And throw it away.
Yes, we're going to throw it away. I highly recommend getting a little tray or something to put all of your screws in when you're doing this. I normally have something out already, but I'm just going to use the tray on my screw thing here for right now. And then undo the 4 screws in the corner here. Sometimes they're a little tough, sometimes they're easier. It just depends on the device. This one so far seems to be going really easy. And then just pop this back piece off. And then just make sure you flip it and catch all of the screws. So on the back one, it's going to have these little black screws here. So I recommend that you keep them all separated, all of your screws, as you go in the different piles here. But you'll see what I mean in a minute. And this back screw here, it has a longer silver one. And then on the board here, it has these 4 screws, 1, 2, 3, and 4 that you're going to have to take out. And there is a shorter silver one. So if you're trying to get mixed up which screw goes where, you can always keep track of it that way. Short silver screws go in the board. Long black screws go in the back of the case. And then long silver screw goes in the battery case. There. So then now your chain's going to come off because it just goes on this loop here. So you're just going to take your chain off and put it off to the side.
And don't start hanging on it.
Yup. And now let's remove these 4 silver screws. I also recommend using a magnetic tip screwdriver so that it also helps catch your screws too. And you don't lose screws. These ones, for the most part, come out very easily. It's only the back ones and the battery case ones that cause any trouble.
I got Wolverine claw, guys. I got Wolverine claw, guys.
Alright, and now that you can do that, the board will just come right out. I like to hold it by the speaker. That's actually what this is here. And the board will just come right out. And your battery case thing here actually clips on. I'm not battery case, your connection holder actually clips on the board right here. So to take that off, all you have to do is just pop it up off the board and then remove it from these silver parts. These silver parts here, the connections themselves, do get hung up sometimes. So it can cause a little bit of trouble taking it off. I recommend taking that small screwdriver, which Digi-Dude took from me, and using it just to kind of push them in a little bit to pop it out. It makes it a bit easier sometimes. And if you also want to know a little nifty thing, that right here is how you get your backgrounds out if you want to do them. This part just slides right off the glass.
I kind of put on a new background on there.
You want to do a new background sometimes?
Yeah.
And maybe we'll do that for you one day. We'll do a custom background. But then right here on the side, there's going to be this little piece of plastic, and it'll actually let you know what the board is you're using. For instance, we'll pop open these. My little case here I have, full of all my parts and pieces that I use for all my customs. And you can pull out one of these boards, and you can see here, that piece is blue. It'll let me know this was originally a blue device and a blue board. I'll take this one here. And this one is purple to let me know this was originally a purple device. So if you want to know like what your special egg is for it, that's an easy way to do it. And then now that we got it down just to the case here,
we pop out the buttons.
We're going to pop out the buttons. And then this is really what that little screwdriver is for, is that these little clips right in here. And you can just kind of push them and it'll pop out, but sometimes you could break or damage the clips. So I like to push them in with the little screwdriver to get it to come out. And then the thing will just pop right out. It's just 2 right here on the top and the bottom. All right. And then now I'll put the cage and the buttons in here with all my other spare ones. And which colors did you want, Digi-Dude?
I wanted yellow cage, orange buttons.
All right, and we're just going to do a quick, easy custom mod here with a yellow cage and orange buttons. Just to make it look a little different, a little cool. Make it more yours is what he's doing here.
And make it more like fire.
Yours is like a fiery device. All right, so then now we're just going to line the buttons up.
Line the buttons up.
Put the buttons in. And then it's probably easier to do the cage part first for the future reference for you guys. But there's these little clips here on the sides. You just slide the device in there. And then just snap it in. And now that's all set up in place.
That is cool now.
I think it's really cool.
That is super duper. That was super
Put
duper
the
cool.
board-
The device.
Put the board back in, and then this part will just slide into place and has that little shelf there for it. Now we're going to grab our short silver screws and just start putting them back in.
My device is gonna be alive again.
Yep. There we go. We got one. We're going to speed through this a little bit. Okay, so now we got all 4 of those screws back in. And if you look here, you can see around the screw there's a white circle. So if you kind of forget where the screws go, if it's your first time or something, there, after you take it apart and maybe you had it apart for a while for various reasons, there's these white circles where the screws go back in. So now the next thing is, which is a step that a lot of people forget, the keychain. A lot of people take them off because they don't like them banging around, especially if we got a custom paint job on it. A lot of people get afraid that the keychain is going to scratch the paint, so they leave them off. But we're going to put Digi-Dudes keychain back on.
Because it has someone on.
Exactly. And then just put it back together like that. And we start putting in the screws.
Oh.
So then now.
Guys, I got Wolverine claw.
So then now we'll jump to when this part is done. All right, now that we got all 4 of those screws back in, now it's time to put the battery back in. And like I said, Digi-Dudes' battery was dead, so I'm just gonna grab another one of these batteries that I have here and just slide one of these in.
And then I can tame it again.
Yep, then you can start taming again. And I didn't mention it throughout this, doing this, but all you want the screws when they go in is just snug. Don't tight them. Don't crank them down too tight, especially in the board, because you might crack it if you like really try or strip the screw. You just want them down in nice and snug. That's all. And there is Digi-Dudes custom Digimon.
That's my very first custom Digimon.
It's gonna load.
Daddy, right
It
there?
is. This is your very first one. All right. So there is Digi-Dudes Digimon. You gonna start a new Digimon right now?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's get that going. Which egg?
But I want an egg with somebody spooky.
You want Devimon, don't you?
Yes.
There you go. So version 1 egg. And there is your very first custom Digimon. You like it?
Yeah. The egg is on fire.
There's Digi-Dudes fire device. All right. And now what I'm going to do for mine is I'm going to take off my white cage and white buttons, and I'm going to put these yellow buttons and yellow cage
Like the version 2.
that I have. Yup, to make it look like the version 2. Because I like the color combos for the black and yellow version 2.
And he's now raise the version 2 egg.
Yup. All right. So I'm actually just going to fast forward through this and do a nice little time lapse since I already showed you guys step by step how to do it with Digi-Dudes. And we'll be back in just a second. All right, guys, we're all done there. Let's have the big reveal. Boom! There is my
Wave 2.
Wave 3 to look like the version 2 device. which I just thought had a great color combination on it. So let's start this one up.
I really want a demo device.
Daddy will make one for you someday.
It got poop on the screen.
All right, let's start this up. Oops. Go with the version 2 egg since we got this. And now we have my quick custom rocking the version 2 egg. We'll just put these parts in here so I have them for future customs. And let's take a look at them side by side.
He's happy.
Awesome. All right. Come on, put yours over here so we can take a look at both of them together. Let's take a look here. They look pretty awesome.
Both of ours have the same cage.
They do have the same cage.
So they're almost the same.
Yeah. All right. So I want to know from you guys if this was helpful to you. If there's anything that I can do, maybe in a later video, to explain more, any other questions you guys might have, please leave them down in the comments. I'm happy to answer any ones. If you guys want a more, like a different mod video instead of just quick, simple ones, I have other ones. There's a whole playlist on the channel there.
I did it again.
Awesome. Oh, I hatched. I have a whole playlist for my custom devices where I've done different paint job ones too. And I explain how I paint them.
One more.
So if you guys want to know that, check out one of those videos there. And if you guys like this video, make sure you gigablast that like button and
the subscribe button.
He's a little preoccupied. Yep. And Grizzly Wing that subscribe button if you want to hear more from us. Yeah. So we had something going on Instagram where it's asking a lot of people who would win these type of scenario battles, because Digi-Dude there constantly asks me all the time, hey Daddy, who would win in a fight? This Digimon or this Digimon? So now we started posting them on Instagram. So if you guys want to participate in that, make sure you follow us on Instagram. Link is in the description. And you guys have a Digi-tastic day. We have new custom Vpets to raise. Bye now.